Where's the money?
I don't think so.
Hey.
Hola, papi.
Speak. The call got grabbed this morning. It's an opportunity.
Now listen to me. I'm not here to hurt you. Don't do anything stupid.
Don't kick me.
Who are you to tell me what to do?
Okay. Stop running! I want you to see something. I was friends with your mother, and I'm telling you the truth.
Prove it! Your mother has been dead for 5 years.
I know. I think Vicente killed her. He took everything from me. Tell him the safety's on. Alicia! Run! We both want to get Lisa back. I'll fight to the death for her.
Who is that psycho?
I hired him for a job, but he crossed the line.
That's personal to him.
Thank you. Scott, how are you?
Good, John. How are you, mate?
I'm doing great. Again, happy to talk to you. Before we talk about Diablo, just a couple things. One, first of all, happy birthday next week. So I just wanted to say that to you.
Cheers, mate. Thank you. Very nice of you.
Thank you. Of course, absolutely. I started, my daughter just turned, she's going to be 18 and she graduated from high school last week. So I'm still trying to process that, but I'm starting to show her your movies now because now she can watch, the more R-rated action movies and everything.
Yeah. Unfortunately, my daughter's been watching them since she was 6.
Well,
but anyway, we won't mention that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But funny story is like I think we were watching one of the Undisputeds, and of course I've been a martial artist for a long time too. But she looks at me, she goes, "Wow, Daddy," she's like, "He's much better than you ever were." I was like, "Oh, thanks, honey." So,
well,
so there you go. You got props.
Honesty is a very good policy. What can you say?
And also, this will be interview number 10 here at the site. You, sir, have been interviewed the most on my website. So with all your other accolades, you can take that one for you too.
Nice. Get rid of all the other action stars and just have me on it. Okay.
I would interview.
I'm joking.
I would interview every week if I could.
Tear down that poster of Commando immediately. No, of course not.
I got triple threat.
I know. Yeah. Good. Good.
All right. So we talked about Diablo just a little bit when I interviewed you for Take Cover, and you were like, "John, you got to see this movie if you think you've seen my movies before." Wow, you weren't kidding. This is you guys really put out all the stops in this one, physically, emotionally. So again, came from an idea from you, Ernesto, who directed it, Matt Sansom, who wrote it, and of course Marko. Talk about putting this together with all of you.
Yeah, me and Marko were working on John Wick 4, spending a lot of time together because we're good mates anyway, and we came up with the idea, and then we brought in Ernesto, who always works with Marko in Chile, and said, yeah, we should do a film, both of us, and he should direct it. And then we got Matt involved, and of course he expanded upon the script and collaborated and made it much better than we ever could, and then we ended up with a script we were happy with, and was able to take it to my manager Craig Baumgarten, who also produces movies, and we knew we wanted to do it in South America somewhere, and we ended up in Colombia with a great stunt team, great producers over there, Alvaro and Jason, and it was pretty smooth sailing shoot. I mean, it's always difficult and hard, but we had a lot of support. We didn't have that long, 22 days, 22 or 23. And yeah, we did our best and we're very happy with the results.
It's awesome. Yeah, like I said, awesome. People are gonna love this. And I talked to Ernesto a couple days ago about it, and I was talking to him about when they talk about action movies, or specifically martial arts infused action movies. You talk about Indonesia, China, but we're talking like at Latin America, putting that flavor into it. So like talk a little bit about what that country brings, in terms of action cinema and doing the things that where they're doing it everywhere else.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's all the same sort of thing, really. When we got there, we found this factory setting for the end, and that informed the script actually when we saw what they had there. Won't give it away, but that was a great addition to what happens, the threat of what's going on at the end, and how it comes back to Marco's character not having a hand and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
So that was a lucky, I wouldn't say accident, but some smart people. Actually, Jason and Ernesto came up with that, the producer Jason. And we have the stunt team there. I've got their hat on. Legionnaire stunts, right? They were brilliant, and they gave us like some hard car hits and high falls, and they really wanted to work with me and Marco because they hadn't done much of the fight stuff before, and so we were great. We were very lucky to have that team.
So now this is your fifth movie technically you've done with Marco, because obviously John Wick 4 and The Killer's Game, which you guys did really, you didn't like share the screen, but this is the third time you guys are tussling in the movie. And of course, I consider Undisputed 3 Redemption, your fight at the end, one of the greatest Western martial arts fight scenes ever put on film. And I will fight anybody tooth and nail, to my last dying breath for that. So talk about you two trying to, I don't know if you guys were saying, hey, let's outdo ourselves, or like, let's just try to like going from then to now.
We thought we could outdo. We didn't feel like we could outdo Undisputed 3. In all honesty, I think that's probably my best fight scene that I've ever done.
Yes,
it's one of the top 3. Yeah. Athletically, I was at my peak back then. You get older. I'm still good for my age, but I'm not the 32-year-old or whatever it was. But for the tone of the movie, which was a bit more gritty, we wanted to make it just hard hitting, Flashpoint-esque. But we really go at each other really hard, like we're trying to take each other's heads off. But because we're that experienced and we know each other so well, we're able to go 100% full speed, full force at each other, knowing that the other one is going to remember the choreography and nobody's going to get knocked out. But if somebody should get knocked out, and it wouldn't be the first time that Marco's hit me by accident, you know what I'm talking about, Marco, it's okay because we're good mates.
No, I was also talking to Ernesto. I was like, you guys are doing you guys got to team up and be on the same side and kick the crap out of the bad
But he's
guys.
so good at being a villain.
I know. Oh, let's talk about that. Or Corvo. Oh my God, he's like the Terminator meets a James Bond villain. I was watching this performance, and now you do a great job again. You're a dad in this one.
No, but he's got that show-stopping part. Look,
Yeah.
I've been in that place with Boyka and like Killer and John Wick, where you've got this crazy like madcap character that really pops off the screen, and he does in this because he's quite enigmatic. His characters, you don't understand a lot about him, and he's got that great silhouette and hand and everything. And the way he plays it perfectly, and it's brilliant. And his physicality, of course, all that put together, it's a brilliant part for him.
Yeah, he even like when he takes the hand off, he's got it's like this is James Bond. It's like I expected him to spin around in a chair with a stroking a cat at one point. It's just like,
well, this is it. Yeah, definitely. Well, inspired by Enter the Dragon.
Yes, exactly.
Really.
Yes.
His character is a cross between Javier Bardem in No Country for Old Men and Mr. Han.
Yeah, absolutely. But I know, again, you guys do great fighting each other. But again, hopefully one day we'll see you guys go back to back. That's my wish list. Though.
It might happen sooner than you think.
Ernesto kind of said the same thing, so I'm just gonna I'm gonna just shh on that one just for now. So talk about the daddy aspect again. You're a father. It resonated with me because of course you got Lana De La Rosa, who oh wow, where'd she come from? Like you guys scenes together are awesome. So talk about that and like pulling from like being a dad in real life.
Did we pull on your heartstrings a little bit?
You
in our
did,
action movie.
and I hate you
Yeah.
for it. Thank you.
Yeah,
Yes,
good. No,
because,
that's
like I
the
said, my daughter just graduated, so I'm like, I cry every day, like that my daughter is like she's out there, she's doing her own thing now, so I'm trying to
yeah.
accept the fact that she's let go. So real quick, talk about that aspect of working with her, and boy, you the chemistry between you two, phenomenal.
Yeah, no, look, we were worried about casting that role because if we did got the wrong person that wasn't good enough, we're
Hmm.
screwed because she's the heart of the movie. And we ended up with the best possible actress we could have got. She's incredible. Like she's brilliant.
I'm
And
like,
at the
oh, right.
time, she was doing the Exorcist stage play in Bogota, Colombia. And she'd do that in the evening. And in the day, she was working on our film. And so we were lucky to get her just for the scheduling conflict there. But yeah, she's fantastic, and she's one of the best actors I've ever worked with. And just on the first read through with the director Ernesto going through stuff, we were looking at each other like, "Oh my God, she's brilliant." So yeah, she's the heart of the movie, and yeah, she's a lovely girl. I loved working with her.
And again, and again, we're not going to spoil anything. I hate when I can't talk about a movie because it's not out yet, so
Yeah,
we really can't delve into it. But I mean, there is points where she's in peril, but she's tough, and that's what was great
yeah.
because
Well, she
she's
brought that toughness. She brought
yes,
that sort of South American Latin, like, and she's the daughter of a gangster in it, and so that wasn't necessarily in the script that she like um zeroed in on that, and it's brilliant. She's got really feisty at times.
absolutely. Okay, so I got to let you go here real quick, but I just wanted to say, like in the future, is there anything you could talk about future sets? I mean, I know you got Skyline Warpath, which we're all like chopping at the bit to see and everything. Anything
Yeah.
at all about anything, real quick?
Um,
I don't want to put you on the spot. I'm
Prisoner
sorry.
of War is the next one out in
Yeah.
September, and
Yes.
yeah, mark your calendars for that because that's directed by Lewis Mandalore, and this it's really good. I'm very happy
I
with it.
just like when I just you're so humble. You're just like it's yes, it's really good. It's like
Yeah,
I'm
no,
gonna
it's really
watch it.
good.
Listen,
Listen, they're not all good. It's hard making these independent action films.
listen. I will tell you this, and I will let you go with this. You, sir, are one of the action stars or actors in general. I'm not just gonna say action star. That even if you're in a bad film, and yes, I mean I've watched a few where, but you being in it elevates it to
Oh,
another
thanks, John.
level. It's like
Well,
I
I
have all
always
your
do my
movies.
best. I
Even
always
Stag
try my
Night. I hate
hardest.
what happens to you in Stag Night, but I have that movie because it's like it's Scott
But
Adkins. And it's like,
the tunnel
yeah.
rats got me, bro. No, I always do my best, John. So I appreciate that.
I always got mad because I wanted you to break out some martial arts moves. I'm like, but no, that's not what he's
I
doing.
know
But
it's
this
frustrating. You can't make movies like that because people know what I can do.
exactly. All right, so I can't. Hopefully, we get to talk for Prisoner of War, and I hopefully every movie because it's like a national holiday when I get to talk to you. I'm such a fan, you know it, and
I
I
know it,
gush.
John. Thank you, mate. I appreciate it. You've always got my back.
Abs, abs,
Action-Flix. Yeah, come on, mate.
thank you.
Prisoner of
Thanks
War.
for
Talk to you then.
Thank you for the shout out. All right, success. It's great. My review's I'm gonna put it out there in the next couple days. I'm gonna do a podcast for it, everything. So success, continued success, and you are an icon. Like I told you that last time. You're not an action star anymore. You're an action icon. And again, I'll fight anybody tooth and nail.
Okay, I've got to fit my head through that door in a minute. Don't do this to me.
Well, my daughter thinks you're better than me, so there we go. We got that too. All right,
Okay,
Scott. Thank you
thanks,
so
John.
much
Thanks, mate.
for your support and everything throughout the years, and continued success. And thank you for all the entertainment. I'm gonna let you go
Thanks,
now. I
buddy.
promise. All
All
right,
right.
have a good one.
See you, mate.